author Robin G. Welcome to my video, The Beginning of Time. The beginning of time of the planet Earth was 4.5 billion years ago. What's happened since then? Nobody really knows. It's as if the world has been turned over several times. It's like digging a garden with a fork and throwing the soil into the air. It becomes unrecognizable from what it was. There are two significant extinction periods recorded by scientists. And here we see the digging a garden effect. 250 million years ago, not a long period in cosmic time, volcanoes threw the world in turmoil, with many creatures being exterminated. The Earth revitalized itself, and the age of dinosaurs made progress on land and sea. 66 million years ago, a giant asteroid hit the Earth, leaving such devastation, wiping out a majority of life on the ground and causing a massive tsunamis, possibly hundreds of feet high, doing the same in the sea. Nearer to our time in the 14th century, we had a great famine and the Black Death, with the European population decimated by 50%, which some medievalists say might be related to significant volcanic eruptions. Earth then revitalized itself again, and so here we are today, waiting with bated breath for the next extinction that could well be us. After the subsequent mass eradication, we wait a few million years for a reboot. With all history lost, will it be a volcano or an asteroid? Most of us don't think about what happened millions of years ago, or whether it will happen again. We just wake up every day and worry about where the next wage is coming from and how to pay our energy bills. And of course, the green theories. We have been emotionally woken up to the fact that we are damaging the Earth. The emotion felt in Great Britain is colossal, followed by a do-it-yourself attitude of bravado. Those of a pragmatic and rational mind drowned in a sea of emotive sentimentality. Any country that tries to go separately will place a heavy financial burden on its citizens. In other words, a few countries going green will not change the future carbon pattern. To make it work, all countries have to respond. Massive ecosystems that regulate the climate are being systematically destroyed. Many trees are being chopped down in certain countries, and would you believe it, in its place is a large contingent of people searching for gold. Humans need to learn to grow up and discard earthly riches. Protecting nature is one of the priorities that must be undertaken. I want to talk about the profound subject of nature later, but next I want to discuss history. There are only about 5,000 years of continuous history, 5,000 years, against the last extermination period's 250 or 66 million. It's a pinprick on the map of time. What else happened in this world? There are lots of suggestions and theories. There are the holy books written by men for men, but they only go back approximately 2,000 years. Seemingly, we have a patchy history from about 5,000 years ago. There is the story of a flooded world in several religions where only a few humans survived. My bet goes to the ancient astronaut theorists, founded by Erich von Däniken, who inspect ancient artifacts, constructions and pictures. They believe the gods were ancient astronauts who came to the Earth using advanced technology. The gods that many religions worshipped, even before Christianity, are said to have been aliens with advanced technology. Today, everybody knows that Adam and Eve is a mythological fable, so untrue that it's ridiculous. The theorists say that our DNA was engineered by different aliens to produce many races of people. The many statues dressed in obvious spacesuits and helmets have different faces. We were then left with free will to continue our lives on the European side. On the European side we made a mess of it. Religion dominated, and after the Roman Empire we ended up with 2 millennia of retardation due to the advent of major religions. During that period, 2 significant beliefs slowly manifested, controlling the minds of the human population. One had inquisitions, murdering people that did not believe in their God. The other created ancient medieval law and justice to control the populace. Both denied scientific exploration and discoveries for many centuries. After the Second World War, Europe combined its countries. It thought inwardly of its great power, making minuscule laws to protect its empire from that outside, gradually succumbing to a state of slumber from the rest of the world. Suddenly, rudely awakened by nearby enemies of democracy. What a strange state of worldly affairs that we now have for ourselves. We are all controlled by laws put in place centuries ago. The world monetary system, created by humans, now controls itself and succumbs to every disaster the world thrusts towards us. The world government's political answer: we can't do much about that. Why not? You created it and now can't control it. We are waiting for the first politician to say, I will change these policies because they are crap. Finally, the slumber is moving to an awakening. Due to the horrendous energy prices, the populace are starting to make themselves heard. For leaders topple when the power of the people rises. There are remedies to quickly change this brutal pricing, but will world leaders react to change it? There is still a human lust to obtain land and property, for humans are not yet ready to live longer than the short life given, for we all contain ancient DNA and genes within our bodies that make some of us corrupt and wanton for power. Don't forget to see my next episode, Quantum Future of the Human Race, Episode 2, explaining the force of nature and the universe, including the recycling of humans. See you then. Bye for now.